I, as always, am your Dungeon Master, Sam, and with me are my four players that I emotionally scar every week. Redbeard playing Tegan, the
Hi, I'm
Ranger.
me. There.
Uh,
So,
Philip playing Roth, the Barbarian, who also takes levels in Monk so he can do interesting barbarian things.
basically, yes. Like,
Avani playing Ceres, the mysterious sorceress.
I'm a wizard, thank you.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, you're a wizard.
I am not a
James
sorcerer.
you're
is
a
an unmysterious sorcerer.
Glenmo, the mysterious sorceress.
Listen, you asked if she was a sorceress.
No. Actually, I think I may have.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did.
Probably did.
You did. So, speaking of that, last time our party escaped from Death House, and they went on to drink, bury bodies, burn bodies,
That was
have
the same thing.
have a dispute with a merchant.
Several. That was great.
Before I go further, let me apologize to our audience about the audio quality of last episode. We realized the problem is I'm too excited and loud. I'm very much a puppy in human form.
Sam, excited? No, never.
Hey guys, Flinmo just died.
Oh, man.
I just
Alright.
killed Flinmo with my brain.
You gotta gray out his spot.
It's okay, I got it back up. It's a fight.
His name's Glenmo.
Wouldn't it be Clinmo? We gotta go down the alphabet.
No.
Anyway,
Glenmo.
they discovered that the priest, Father Donovich, had his son, who had been turned into a vampire, locked in the basement. The
Was
party
already
went-
turned into a vampire.
The party went down there, led by Flinmo, who wanted to reason with the young vampire.
What?
And while that was happening, Roth decided it was killing time.
It was a mercy killing. I want that on the record.
This left the party very shaken and emotionally scarred, as
Yep.
Roth had to keep hitting him over and over and over and over and over again, because vamps are actually really hard to kill. Until Tegan eventually handed him a stake, and they staked him.
I lost inspiration.
I gained
You lost-
inspiration.
I did nothing.
Roth also has one level of exhaustion just because of the mental fatigue.
Yep, I remember that.
So after that, they decided they needed to figure out what they were doing with the rest of the day, because it's only like noon. A lot of emotional scarring before that. And they remembered that they had met the burgomaster's son at the tavern and went to go check on him, while Ceres and... Hang on, sorry, I got distracted by my cat. Well, Ceres and Roth went to go check what's up with the burgomaster's son. Tegan and Flinmo took a detour into a woman's house and found out she is missing her daughter. Meanwhile, Roth and Ceres met with the burgomaster's son Ismark and his sister Irina, and discovered that the burgomaster has been dead for at least a day or so, and that Irina has been tormented by Strahd as of late, as Strahd's beasts have been attacking the house. And we will pick up there with the four of them standing in the room around the burgomaster's corpse, as there is a knock at the door. As that knock goes off, Ismark and Irina both just kind of over to the door. I can't brain tonight. Wow, this is already starting great. Tegan and Flinmo, how do you knock?
We apparently both knock on the door.
Yeah, that's
Two different heights. Two different...
Ismark kind of cautiously approaches the door. Who's there?
Friends.
Well, I don't really know you. I haven't met, but they told me to come and assist.
Roth, Ismark kind of gives you a look.
It's fine. A hunter and his boy.
Ismark kind of cautiously opens the door.
He's with you.
Flinmo and Tegan, as you kind of approach the place, you did notice that all of the grass around the house seems to be tramped down. All the windows are boarded up. There seem to be like claw marks and stuff on the edifice of the house. This place has clearly been not outright assaulted, but things have been prying at it.
Right.
27 days.
What are we helping out with again?
Not really sure right now.
Here are
As you step in,
There's
Ismark looks down at Flinmo and kind of brings out his hand. Ismark Kolian.
pleasure to meet you. Flinmo Goodot.
I am the son of the Burgermaster. This is my sister, Irina Koliana, to which she kind of looks at me and goes, hello.
Pleasure.
And it kind of brings you over to the room where they are. As you can see, my father is passed from this world.
We got
Strahd's
cemetery.
beasts have been prowling around our house every night, and his heart couldn't take the stress.
What do they want?
Irina kind of sits forward and goes, me, we believe. Strahd, that devil, I believe. It's hard to remember, but I believe he has somehow charmed me or tricked me into allowing him inside this house twice. Somehow I know that if he does so a third time, I will be his.
Right. So we need to take this body to the grave and then head. They told us south, right?
They told you west to the town of Valaki.
Ah, yes. Northwest, according to Redbeard's notes.
Ismark goes, yes, if we can bury my father, you may be able to spirit Irina away to the town of Valaki. I believe it's the largest city in the region and the most fortified. It might be the best place for her to be safe.
Well, if you think you're gonna be safe there, can't see why I won't help you.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, my voice went weird.
yeah. Okay. I'm going to move next to the coffin to start picking it up.
Okay.
Like, to grab a handle to wait for other people to come and grab it as well.
Oh, it's this.
I'm not carrying this by myself.
I can't at this. Mine's
I
weak.
can't
I'm
really
weak.
assist. I'm short.
Ismark kind of looks
Oh,
at you
okay,
and
right.
just kind of Ismark kind of like looks over at Roth and just kind of wordlessly agrees that yeah, it's better to just do this.
Get on with it.
He slides the lid on the wooden coffin and picks it up with Roth. One more person could
Yeah, I'll help.
help out with this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the six of you exit the house, which once again is this southernmost house here on the map, and begin your procession down the street, past the boarded up houses, the decaying edifices of this clearly once alive but now dying town. You do attract some attention in the whispers from some houses and people out doing something or other, doing their daily duties. People whisper, wondering if that is indeed the Burgermaster in there. As you kind of walk by, it's all very solemn.
Are we able to talk to each other?
Yeah, you can talk to each other.
So, how does this work? Are you the new Burgermaster, or?
So it would seem.
And what kind of
Father was before him. It's our family's been leading this town for a number of generations.
Does this mean you'll be staying here when we head out?
I think so. Someone needs to stay here and protect these people.
And what kind of authority does it come with?
Less than it used to. I'm almost a leader in name only, but someone needs to stay here and try to organize these people, protect them.
Would be able to help with a certain salesman that is trying to take advantage of us. We're willing to help.
Wow, really? During his father's funeral procession?
No better time. No better place than here. No better place than here. No better time than now.
Ismark does actually seem a little offended that you're asking him about matters of business while he's taking his father to be buried.
Pardon my friend, his type are rather concerned with business matters, as I understand it.
No, I just want some tools so I can help more.
Well, I tried to give you an out, sorry.
Sorry, the pollen in this town is killing me. For those of you who don't live in Chattanooga, it is the world's biggest pollen bowl. It is wonderful. So you get a lot of coughing and dad sounds from me tonight. Anyway, as you proceed the funeral procession up towards the graveyard, no one really follows you, so it's still just the six of you.
Okay.
You reach the churchyard, and Ismark goes to put down the coffin actually in front of the church. God looks at you all and says, if you'll give me a moment, I want to go talk to Father Donovich.
Of course.
I'm offering last rites for my father.
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna follow, actually.
I'll go find kindling. And I'm gonna go head into the back of the cemetery and find more kindling.
You should let him decide how he wants his family taken care of.
I'm already heading to this back.
Anyways, I'm gonna follow the new Burgermaster.
So yeah, Ismark and Arena head into the church, and in there you do find the sobbing Father Donovich. And Ismark kind of cautiously approaches him. What's happened here?
His son was taken by Strahd and transformed. I tried to do something to help, but my compatriots decided that there wasn't much to be done and put him out of his misery. But Father didn't take too kindly to that. He's been kind of like this ever since.
Ismark kind of approaches him. Father Donovich. It's me. It's Ismark, the Burgermaster's son. And Donovich is just kind of like lost in a haze. And Arena actually walks forward and kind of kneels down and kind of places her hand in his face, like, Father Donovich, can we help you? And looking at her, he has this kind of weird moment of recognition come across his face. He says, "Oh, it's you, Colian's adopted daughter," which takes Arena by surprise.
Can I make an insight check? Because that seemed kind of weird that she could just snap him out of that quickly.
Yeah, you can.
15 plus 16.
You don't sense anything mystical about anything. Honestly, it just seems kind of like just the mind of a madman is a strange and unpredictable thing.
Okay. I won't make any comments. I was just kind of observing.
So yeah, Arena's kind of clearly taken back by something. He goes, Father, can you help us bury the Burgermaster? He has passed. And Donovich kind of like awkwardly, stumblingly kind of says, he goes, yes, I can do my duty. I can, like, he's still definitely kind of mumbling and kind of like half walking. But he's definitely, this has definitely jogged something in his mind. So he's kind of now like back on a routine almost. He kind of starts like mechanically walking out of the church and heading towards the graveyard.
Does he have his holy symbol on him?
I don't know. James, did you steal his holy symbol?
No, I just wasn't sure if he kept one on him or if he needed to grab one. I was going to grab one. Okay, I was going to grab one for him from another room if he didn't have one already.
So yeah, he kind of heads back to the graveyard. Ismark goes to pick up the coffin.
And
anybody gonna help him with that?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
What?
You guys managed to two-man the coffin back to the graveyard. Roth, what have you been doing?
How much kindling have I found for a funeral pyre?
About 10 minutes worth.
Cool. Then I have that much kindling prepared for the casket.
As he, they kind of come to an empty plot in the ground, kind of where Father Donovich settles, and Ismark lays down the coffin and goes and finds a shovel and starts digging.
I told you.
Why are we digging a hole?
That's how they bury people here.
Bury.
That's how they burn people here. Without fire.
That's weird. This place is weird. Drop kindling and shrug.
Do
Is there
they-
another shovel?
Putting
Yeah,
people
There is, in fact,
out
another shovel.
versus setting
I
them on
go
fire,
get
that's
another
me weird.
shovel
That's-
and start digging.
They're not people, they're corpses.
Okay.
How
Go ahead and give
Fair
me
enough.
an athletics check, Roth.
cool. Wait. Yeah, I think it's just I think I just currently have disadvantage
Yes,
because
disadvantage on skill checks.
of disadvantage on ability checks.
That's what I meant.
Yep. Well, I still got a 12.
It is hard work.
Mm-hmm.
In this kind of chill day, it's an interesting, it's definitely, it feels like a
Yeah, cold,
Like a-
hard ground.
cold, hard ground. I mean, it's not like winter
Yeah.
here, but it's definitely like late autumn feeling.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what we were laughing at.
He said we break the ground and then it turns into a swarm of rats.
No.
Yeah.
I was
No,
doing
for
that.
once.
Never mind.
Oh.
For once,
Someone
something doesn't
explain it.
spawn more horror as you just kind of solemnly dig this grave with.
That's gonna take like
With its
4
mark.
hours.
Hmm?
That's gonna take about 4 hours.
With that attitude, it will.
Have you ever dug like a big hole
No,
by hand?
but with
It-
that attitude,
It's gonna no. Like I'm saying, minimum 4 hours.
And it does take just about 4 hours between the two of you.
Yeah.
There wasn't more tools to help, were there?
You can go look for one if you want, Flinmo.
Sure.
Go ahead and just roll me investigation.
Too bad I didn't take that cantrip. That would have made this a
I'm
lot
rolling
easier.
real good tonight.
Yeah,
Investigation
there's
20.
a cantrip to move Earth.
Yeah, you find another shovel.
All right.
Is it sized for a halfling?
No, he's gonna have shovel disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
No, he said shovel, not double.
Oh, I heard double disadvantage.
I mean, I guess you could like dual wield garden trowels.
Well, I was gonna offer it to someone a little bit more sized for it.
I'll take it.
All right, so
Mhm.
between the three of you, and at
Oh,
times
sorry.
Arena does kind of step in to help clear the debris. And
I got a 21 athletics to help.
Yeah, but between the three of you and Arena, it only takes about 3 hours.
Okay.
You can't really see definitely where the sun is in the sky. You haven't seen it peek out through the clouds
Mm-hmm.
at all today.
Right.
But what looks to be early afternoon, as you kind of finish, Father Donovich has been kind of standing over the casket, just kind of mumbling what you would guess to be prayers, somewhat robotically, pretty much the whole time, and nearly without breaking pace. And Ismark goes to pick up the coffin and lay it into the grave.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who's helping him?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys kind of lower him in there. Father Donovich kind of steps forward and, "O morning Lord, watch over this, one of your faithful and protector of this realm. Let him walk in your sunrise and light. Let him see the rays of the sun forevermore. Let him see the light that once held this land. Let him like he kind of definitely kind of trails off for a few minutes at a time
Mm-hmm.
as he kind of gives this odd trailing eulogy. You can tell there's some recognition. He speaks some of his relationship with this man, just snippets that you can understand. But after about 5 minutes, he kind of bows his head and steps back, and Ismark steps forward and starts piling dirt on his father's grave.
Why was there so much talking?
Remembering the dead as they were in life.
The dead can't hear us.
Everybody go ahead and roll me perception.
Perception.
Hearing?
It can be.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
21.
23.
Do I add this?
No, it's already added in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 18.
10.
Okay. 10.
Someone's gotta fail.
Tegan, you're actually kind of caught up in the whole ceremony. Maybe it's stirring memories. Maybe it's just the emotion of the day. You find yourself a little actually distracted. Your thoughts might wander. You might just be just kind of observing. The rest of you hear footsteps. Well, you hear the gate open and close, and you hear footsteps approaching you.
Turn and look.
As you turn and look, you see what appears to be a very pale-skinned elf with jet black hair. Or actually, yeah.
Another wizard. What? Oh. Perhaps.
Yeah, with pale skin, jet black hair, and a scar running kind of horizontally across his forehead. And he kind of steps forward and approaches and
A friend of yours.
No.
Can we help you?
I don't even know that she's an elf yet.
Yeah, my hood's been up like the entire time. The only thing that you can tell is I have dark skin.
Yeah, that makes you a dark elf.
I suppose you know that. All right.
But
as he,
wizard
and this elf is very finely dressed. He's got he looks like a man of some kind of office or efficiency, or you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And he's got a fur cloak, and as he steps up, and Ismark actually notices him, and as he's piling dirt on, and the man goes, "Hello, I'm sorry we had to meet under such circumstances. My name is Rahadin. I have had the honor of serving as our Lord Strahd von Zarovich's Chamberlain for 400 years. And I come to bid you our message from our Lord. Firstly, his great condolences on the tragedy." And as he's saying this, Ismark just kind of like picks up the shovel and just storms him like, "On this day of the today, like just on all days, you come here." Anybody gonna stop him?
I will try to stop him.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try and stop him.
The two pastors will do it.
You guys
There's
can
only one
get in the way. As Rahadin actually does kind of step in and go, "I understand your pain, Burgomaster Ismark. And I, too, once again wish to reiterate our Lord's great condolences on your father's passing. Truly, he was a man of the people who served them well his many years. My message from our Lord Strahd invites you, as the new Burgomaster of Barovia, to meet him upon the Pillar Stone of Ravenloft and sup with him tonight in his castle, as you may discuss the state of affairs of the land. And his invitation also extends to you, Irina Koliana." And as he kind of says that, Irina kind of looks over at him and just like kind of spits and goes, "I would rather die than go to your lord's castle."
I don't know if that's very wise. And what about guests of their choosing?
Rahadin kind of looks to the four of you and goes, "My message was for the Burgomaster and his sister. I apologize, but our Lord Strahd is not interested in entertaining any other guests at this time."
Well, it looks like he's gonna be entertaining by himself. Like, alone. You guys are quiet. Like, wait.
Well, I mean,
Like, without these two.
Yeah, we got it.
well, I mean, you might be there.
Rahadin just kind of look over at Ismark and Irina again and goes, "Well, I understand and will relay your answer to my lord, our lord. Bid you all farewell." And he just kind of turns smartly on his heels and begins to walk away.
I knew I should have reset up my trap.
We need to leave.
So I don't know.
I'm gonna lean into Isvar.
Ismark.
Or yeah, I had written down Ismar. I guess I wrote down Ismark. Ismar.
Bismarck.
Ismark.
Okay. And say, maybe you should go with him while we get your sister out of here.
That would be an idea.
Keep them distracted.
I don't think declining an offer of someone that powerful would be a good idea.
Ismark kind of looks at you and kind of grunting, and he's like, "You may be right."
Who's to say that the Strahd dude won't kill him once he finds out that we've run off with his sister?
He keeps the people happy. He has no reason to kill him.
You never know.
Or maybe
Ismark, kind of realizing your idea, goes, "I believe it might be worth it." He kind of walks over, gives Irina a hug, kisses her on the cheek, tells her to be safe, and the last you see of him, he kind of runs off after Rahadin.
we should get going. We don't have time to get any supplies, I don't think.
Likely not. Not that we have the money, apparently.
Alright, so what is up with you and this trader? What is this?
He wants to charge
What's the
me
problem?
10 times the value of tools that I needed to help the gentleman at this church.
Then take them.
No. No.
Then why are you complaining?
My options should not be get gouged for prices or steal.
That's how merchants work. You either take their offer, it's acceptable, or you take it because you want it.
No. You obviously haven't lived around people very often.
I live around people all the time.
Regardless, let's get going.
At the back.
Okay. Irina kind of sits there and
Out
goes,
the back.
"I know it might be an inconvenience, but if you would allow me to gather my things from the house before we leave. If I'm going to be on the road, I would like to take a few things with me."
Very well. I'll
We'll have
go
to make
with
it
you.
quick.
We'll have to go around the other side.
Oh yeah, did one of you want to? Yeah, she did. Sorry, were you proposing a plan?
I would,
Oh, we were going to go out the back, but I guess now we just need to... Is there no way out of the cemetery other than that one gate that we know of?
Pretty much. I mean, you could hop the fence.
well, we want to give that guy the impression that she's just going home.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Okay.
no reason to hide from him. Pretend that we're going home and
Mm.
ignoring his invitation.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
We've
sure.
probably got people watching.
All right. So yeah, you guys, you head back to the house. Irina kind of disappears into a up the stairs and into a side room. About 5 minutes pass. Just interrupt me if any of you wants to do anything.
I want to look... can I just look around the house a bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Just looking around the main floor.
Oh, okay.
Around the...
Just looking around the main floor, it looks like kind of just a house that used to be nicer. It's now kind of in disrepair and disarray.
Mm-hmm.
Obvious signs of stress, just kind of piled up messes or things left undone.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy. I mean, there's, like I said, there's holy symbols in every room. All the windows are boarded up.
Did I identify the god that those holy symbols are to? I can't remember.
No, you did not. It does not look like any god you're familiar with.
Oh, I was going to ask to do a religion check if it was possible.
I mean, you could still give me a religion check. Try to figure out. anything
12.
about it.
I'm not exactly proficient.
The main symbol seems to be like a sunburst. So it's probably clearly a god of daylight or purity, good. There also seems to be some that look more like a moon. So probably there may be more than one god in this land, or at least more than one worshipped by people.
Doesn't surprise me.
After about 5-10 minutes, Irina comes back down the stairs. Now actually wearing pretty form-fitting but obviously well-kept leather armor. She has a sword on her back
Oh, cool.
and a cloak.
Hmm.
Maybe she actually knows how to use
I want
She
to
just got a lot
use
more
my
attractive.
disguise kit
it.
on her.
Oh, good idea.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I
How
don't.
do you approach her with that idea?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
already
you just
talked
kind of
about
come at her with a
that.
little, like a little
Oh, yeah.
puff, and just start smacking it on.
Do what?
You just walk up and start.
I was like, I'm gonna need you to sit down. We got a thing to do real quick.
Mm.
And just
She kind of looks at you and goes, "Okay, what is it you have in mind?"
did you forget we're going to disguise you? Unless you don't want to do that anymore, which is
No,
fine by me. I can save my supplies. I mean, I don't.
It may be a good idea.
All right, what do you want me to roll for this?
Where's the? If it's
Roll me.
with.
It's a disguise kit.
Yeah.
Roll me bluff
Ooh, yeah. I like
Bluff?
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Deception?
deception.
for deception. Yeah.
Nice.
That's 19, 22.
Plus your proficiency if it's a tool.
She already added that. Deception.
plus-
Oh,
You-
okay.
You can't
Got
get
it.
double.
I didn't see that she was proficient in that.
Yeah.
I looked at the wrong skill.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
nice.
22.
You managed to change up her skin tone a little. Add a couple scars.
Hmm.
Luckily, she can hide her long, somewhat curly auburn hair in the cloak and in the hood. But she does kind of put it up and tie it up. Generally, it looks pretty good. It looks like a passerby would never recognize her, and honestly, a close inspection might not even.
I am good at what I do.
While she's doing that, can I find anything that resembles a pantry?
Sure.
Nice.
It looks like it's a decent pantry. It looks like it hasn't been restocked in a bit, but it's got food.
I am a person who likes food and will put food into bag. Breads and meats and cheeses. Everything else can go by the wayside.
Okay.
Yay.
You grab some bread. You grab some cheeses and some salted meat.
Yeah. We'll call it.
We'll say you got some salt pork and some venison.
Okay. We'll say 4 meals. Much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
For you, not for the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
crew.
yeah. Not 4
Yeah.
days, 4 meals.
Yeah.
Like that, and however that gets distributed.
Yeah, it would feed you for 4 meals. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I grabbed that much.
I'm gonna ask her. Do you happen to have any extra crossbow bolts?
She kind of looks and goes, yes, and she kind of walks over to a chest and opens it up and pulls out. She hands you 20 crossbow bolts.
Sweet.
Well, any other preparations that need to be made?
Not much, I suppose, if we're
Are we
not going
traveling on
back
foot?
here. She goes, hold on, and she actually goes into another room and comes back out with a bag. He goes, here's all the gold in the house. I imagine it's better we use it than it sit around here.
No.
What?
No, I'm not letting you take it.
Why
You
not
obviously
me?
didn't
No.
know how to work with merchants.
She can keep her money on her.
Oh, I thought she was off by handling it. But
She is actually offering it to you
Yeah.
guys.
Well,
I vote
She's-
he doesn't get it.
well, you're a lady. He's short, and he's.
What does height
Yeah,
have to do
sure.
with anything?
We can't slow you down more than you already will be.
I don't really care who carries it. I think.
Anyway, she hands it to you as saying it's about 500 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we can afford those tools at their ridiculous amount. Still don't want to give them any patronage.
Well, we're
Then-
leaving town anyway.
I'm gonna put this
So-
right down. 5
So with that, Arena kind of looks over the house, and just says, well, I'm ready as I'm going to be.
Well, I'm ready too.
Let's get on the road.
You got it? Okay.
No.
All right, so you guys head out. Did you have any other business in town you wanted to take care of, or did you want to leave tonight?
Well, I
Uh,
did ask, are we leaving on foot?
Oh, we decided Remember last time we decided it would be less conspicuous to take horses,
Ah.
or it would be more conspicuous to take horses.
I don't have anything I need.
Actually, I still need to look for that daughter a little bit.
You can't
Nope.
solve everyone's problems.
Yeah, but I haven't even taken time to try.
What time is it?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
It's probably about. It's early evening.
Might be better to leave during the day, like have a full day of travel.
Yeah, but
Or and give it and
Well,
wait and wait here for
we're
the
trying to take
Oh,
advantage of
Right. What time was the dinner?
dinner
What?
time.
I
It
wasn't.
didn't say.
I wasn't sure if it was today. He was just invited
Yes.
for.
He was inviting him there for supper that night.
And which way are we going?
northwest.
Northwest. Is this oriented north is up?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, according to I think Sam said that was just one of the few maps that did it that way.
Shit, where are we?
We're at the house.
Right
We're at
now
the-
we're
okay.
down
We're
there.
at the south part
Yeah.
of town. Okay. Shoot. I'm not gonna have a chance to really find her.
Nope.
Oh well. Well, I was hoping,
Yeah, but we're not going to be able to solve everyone's problems.
but like never mind. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye out for her on our way out at the very least.
Okay.
Did
you want to stop at Bill Dress Mercantile and buy those tools?
No, I'm not giving him money.
I was going
Oh.
to suggest that we go not through town.
Oh yeah, no, we're not going through the town. That would be silly.
Go around the back of the buildings.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
like
yeah.
Will the fog let us?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's no fog out right now.
Oh.
just like
Those,
go out
yeah,
this
that's
way.
intermittent and fickle, aka plot relevance.
Ah, I see. Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
West.
Yeah. So heading out of town. Do you guys just kind of want to head out of town and then get back on the road, or head
I
cross
think so.
country?
Yeah, so like head out west and then like to get out of the town and then north.
and then get back on the road.
Okay. So heading out of the town west, the road kind of curves down towards the southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go ahead and follow the road, or just try to rough it through the country?
Oh, through the country.
I mean,
Okay.
is it tough going or?
I mean, it's through the forest.
Yeah, it's fine.
It
Normal.
not fine.
Right, but I'm imagining we go like half a mile outside of the town and then swing north and catch the road.
Okay, so you do want to get on the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, you guys head about half a mile out of town and then get on the road. The road does head southwest.
Wait,
The
but
first
we're
road we
going
need.
northwest is where we need to be.
There is no road that goes northwest.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The only road that goes to the west of here goes southwest.
And is that
Got
the
it.
road that goes to?
Arena does say this is the road that will take us to Valaki.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
how far is it if we just take the road?
Should be no more than a long day's travel, maybe two, depending on our pace.
And
Well,
when does it turn northwards?
Few miles.
Maybe we can cut through until it turns north.
I mean, I'm just thinking we just go like that, essentially.
and then take the road.
Yeah, just like not going through town.
No, we're
this,
saying-
this road only goes to town and then goes southwest.
Yeah.
He's saying
and
he's
then
saying that.
eventually leads to
Where we need to go.
Valaki.
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. We cut from where we're at on the road
Yeah.
until it hooks back north. Because it's gonna make a U. It's gonna make a U like this.
Do we know how to do that?
I'd rather just follow the road.
Yeah, we don't know this area. We don't know what angle to cut through or how to bear our way through that.
That's why I was gonna ask her.
Yeah.
I just hadn't had a chance.
Then
I think it's safer to just stay on the road.
Do you want to ask Arena?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Oh, so ask her.
Never mind. It's fine. We'll take the road.
You should.
I can't get the words out right, so we'll take the road.
Okay.
Okay. So, taking the road. One moment. Thought I had the page. I don't have the page.
Mm.
There we go.
Also, I was kind of recommending we wait.
It'll be fine.
What a long rest for.
Spells.
So you guys head down the road.
Good point.
After walking for about 30 minutes or so, nothing happens.
Yeah. So good at this game.
Every 30 minutes.
It'll be fine. That's just like what, 40 rolls?
He didn't say every 30 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
he said the first 30 minutes, so I'm
Yes.
concerned about it.
But he's concerned about the next 30 minutes.
Just live in the now, James.
Yeah, just live in the now.
Why now is in 30 minutes?
No, now is now. That's 30 minutes. That's future most problem. So don't worry about it, because you don't have to.
You guys do come across a stone bridge that goes over a river about an hour out of town.
Okay. Is there, aside from it being a bridge across a river, is there anything else particularly unique about it? Does it fork anywhere?
No, it seems like a pretty sturdy stone bridge that goes across the river.
Okay.
Like everything else in this land, it looks forlorn. Like it's seen better days.
Covered in growth.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
check
Yeah.
under it really quick, just to.
Yeah, has anything taken
Search for
residence
trolls.
in there?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh yeah. Can we
I'll-
search for trolls?
you can search for trolls if you want.
I'll
Yeah.
cast light on a pebble and kind of throw it under the bridge.
Can we send some goats across first?
Is the river deep?
The river looks like it's about at least 5 feet deep.
Deep. Very deep.
Some deep at all.
How wide is it?
About 50 feet.
50 feet. Ooh,
Yeah.
We don't.
This
have,
is a big river.
We do not have a choice but to go across that bridge. I want to at least make sure it's like
It's
dirty.
a stone bridge
Yeah,
on a road.
Yeah,
I think it's a trap.
Looking at the river, it is actually pretty nice, clear water. It's clear. The river flows with water clear as a winter sky through the
Oh.
valley.
Yeah, no, actually though, while we are at a river, I will fill up my water skin.
oh yeah, I think I
Yeah.
emptied my water skin out for something.
Yeah.
I don't remember why.
Oh yeah, and I have a spare one.
I don't have one.
Oh well, we should fix that. But seeing you not fill up a water skin at a river like an
I
idiot.
like scooping up water in my hat.
Oh, please say you are. Please tell
And
me.
as you guys are kind of doing this, Rena Sepulveda goes, "This is the river Ivlis. It supplies most of the water to the valley."
I throw a water skin at you.
Any history with the bridge? I'm assuming he had a necessity, but maybe there's more.
Nothing I know of. It's
How's the
just
bridge?
a
Is
bridge
just the
that's
bridge.
been here as long as I know of it.
15 gold.
Go ahead and roll me perception to look under the bridge for trolls.
I mean, I'm not looking for trolls in particular, but
No, that's not
2.
There are no trolls.
it's not.
I
Oh,
got a
mine
modified
was
20.
this other way. Never mind.
There are no trolls.
Okay.
Also, I gave you a water
I
skin.
mean,
Like I threw
Listen,
it.
I-
at
It's
That
just
one
another. It's just
like
a
in my
shambling
last
mound.
game.
It's a gazebo. We have spent about.
Listen, if it's a shambling mound, Sarah's will be fine. She's just gonna walk back a little bit and
Mhm.
start shooting it.
Yeah,
She's not gonna run up to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
She learned her
start
lesson the
heading
first time.
across the bridge. Sam, let us know when it starts
You
getting
learned
dark
a
enough
lesson.
for want of
No,
torches.
she got out of Death House.
For what,
For
Philip?
want of torches.
Okay.
Y-
So just some general things as you guys do head across the land. Largely to the east, you've been seeing fields, just general kind of grasslands. To the north, south, and west, you see very forbidding forests, and still towering above it all to the north is the castle you can see in the sky, sitting atop this great stone cliff face.
Every time we look at it, a wolf howls.
where's do you happen to know where this windmill would be? I'm gonna show her the deed.
Kind of looks over and goes, Oh, this must be believe they call it Old Bone Grinder. It should be along the road to Vallaki.
Bone grinder.
That's.
Well,
Alright, well, we'll see it.
we'll rename that.
I kind of like it.
Sounds nice.
By the way, expect Arena's voice to change because I don't like what I'm doing right now.
Okay, that's fine.
What? Voice is changing.
Yeah.
Never.
That was part of the disguise. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Yeah, Saris gave her a good punch in the throat to deepen up her voice. So anyway, yeah, you guys head across the bridge.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
No water ski now.
Huh.
Yeah, I threw one at
So-
you. Like drinking out of a hat, like idiot.
The sun's starting to go down. It's getting dark.
Okay. I'll light a torch with my hands.
Well,
With
cast.
a hand and hand.
Well,
You use both your hands. I'm gonna hand you a torch.
I don't need it.
Oh right, devil's sight. I'll
Yes.
keep my torch.
well, cast light on my wand.
Also, I'm gonna glare at you as you put a torch in my face.
It wasn't putting in your face. It was being handed
It's
to
right
you.
there in my face.
There is only so much I can pantomime correctly at this arrangement of body.
So,
But
as the
that's when I
sun is
start carrying a
setting and
pitchfork and a
darkness
torch,
descends on
okay?
the
For the
land,
viewers at home, we're
and
a lot.
you guys are walking along the road.
Look how long my arms are.
Hi.
What'd you say? Couldn't hear you.
Well, as you guys are walking along the road, with the dusk falling,
What is I peek through? Oh, I can't.
We have fun here, KrakenQuest Gaming.
No, we don't.
We're trying to have fun before we get killed and or,
Yeah. Comic relief.
yeah. We're trying.
No fun. This is
as you guys are walking at night, mist kind of starts to come in through the trees on either side of the path you're walking. You are walking through the woods right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, through the woods, but on a trail, right?
yeah, on the road. This is clearly a road.
Yeah.
Go ahead and everybody give me a perception check.
Is it sound or smell?
3.
Yes.
Cool. I have regular. I get to be regular because I'm exhausted.
Hi.
20.
21. I'm very perceptive.
Yeah.
That is a silly good.
Don't worry about
background
it.
feat.
Don't
Sure.
worry about it.
Okay.
So sorry, what did everybody get?
3.
21. I've also just been rolling
5.
really well.
20. Still, having advantage on almost all perception checks is kind of bonkers.
Everybody who got above a 10 hears scraping sounds coming from the woods around you. Like something is walking.
Oh, okay. Like
and
something
dragging through the undergrowth.
Got it. Weapons ready.
Well, those of us that have weapons.
Well,
I have a weapon.
crossbow.
Those of us that use weapons.
Well, I can
Use a
use a
weapon?
crossbow.
I use a crossbow.
Uh
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
To the shadow realm.
Fuck. I don't want to be
Oh,
banned.
my roommate started watching that show. It's really bad.
Just the original Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Like-
Digimon's not very good either. So.
Like he did get to a marginally better season, but whatever. That's not important right now.
Season 1, when they get rid of Edamon, that's when it picks up a little bit of quality. A little bit, like this much quality. This
Yeah.
much.
Yep. I have a
Wait,
30-foot rope, a 50-foot
Can they
rope.
tell how close the thing that's scraping around is?
Yeah, it sounds close.
Point
And-
it out to me.
Hang on.
I'll point it out when I have something to point at.
Like just a general direction of where you hear the sound, because I didn't notice it.
Right.
But I've got a thing I can do. And this is not me being a wizard or a sorcerer. This is just me being an elf.
I mean, that's the same thing. All those words you used are exactly the same thing.
No.
You just said 3 words that all mean the same thing.
Sorry, I'm trying to get Arena's token out on the field here.
Sure, that's not a problem. But yeah, from what direction do we hear it? Because
Coming from both sides.
yeah, has the road started heading north yet, or Or are we still kind of heading southward?
You are still heading west.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're heading west. So, and the noise is coming from the north.
North and
Yes.
you
Oh,
said
No,
north side?
the noise is coming from the north and the south.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about.
Once you get that pulled up, I'm gonna do a thing.
You're gonna do a thing.
I'm gonna do a thing.
Ooh, what kind of thing?
I have fairy fire.
Ooh, fun.
Fairy Fire outlines things. Dancing Lights is the one that.
Yes, Rosie, I know you're down there.
Yeah, so you have to be able to see the target. Although this is 5e. No, you're in 3.5.
Am I?
You're in
Oh, I
3.5.
am. Okay, hold on.
There you go. I don't know why the box is off.
Yeah, it didn't get printed with this because it wouldn't let me get it, but okay.
Okay, so we start hearing noises coming from both the north and the south.
But outlining it is fine because then
yeah,
it gives
can we,
these guys line of sight and they don't have to use their
And
tools.
it all have advantage on it.
Yeah.
well, we don't know it's hostile yet. We don't even know if it's coming after us. We just hear a thing.
I think I've been here long enough to know you don't trust anything that screams. I'm just saying.
That sounds like prejudice.
Really? From you?
Oh, I'm definitely a hypocrite, which is why I'm calling you prejudice.
I'm sorry, how long have you been here?
That's how he knows about prejudice so well.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Probably I'm not the
Rosie,
oh yeah, there's
messing
a
around with my dice bag? She's not messing around with it. She was just crawling.
Hey, can you see now?
Yes.
Yes. It's all very white.
Yeah, it will be. There's no details here. This is
That's
just a
fine.
random encounter.
Oh, I can see clearly now. The
No,
fog is
my
no,
God.
no.
With the fucked up
Stop.
TV, it looks like an Excel spreadsheet.
No! I love it.
No!
We finally get to the final boss of Excel. After this, we get to start New Game Plus.
Oh no!
For those of you who can't tell, our TV monitor we're looking at has fucked up lines.
Yeah, to
So
the point
So the grid of
that we're on looks like an Excel spreadsheet. Like, exactly like an Excel spreadsheet. It's beautiful. Get a pivot table going.
No!
oh yeah, I can actually screenshot it because it's just on the monitor.
But you can take a picture.
It won't show up.
We'll give it a shot.
And now we are giants of the town. Oh.
Sorry, just
Oh,
having a little
it
bit
totally
with your
shows up.
face.
Oh really? Okay.
Post it in the Discord.
We do have this.
Okay.
God,
Does it just sound like two things, Sam, or can we not quite tell the numbers?
I can
Or
control
can
Rob.
anyone not tell the numbers?
Only
Just hang on.
You can't control me. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my DM. You can't tell me what to do.
go over here.
Okay.
Go over there.
Let me
Go
just
back.
draw this map, and I'll let you know.
Run
Oh,
away.
okay.
Make him run away. Yay.
In you.
Here's some nice road that you guys are on.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
Oh,
a really
that's
nice
pretty
road.
road.
That's a
Okay.
pretty. That's a.
And
Is that your road? That's a pretty road.
here's a nice
That's
foreboding
the
tree
eye.
line.
That's a nice road.
I was watching that earlier today while I
Oh,
was
really?
working. Yeah.
Shrek?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going through Disney and DreamWorks and like all
Oh.
the animated movies.
gotcha.
Like yesterday I did Moana, Mulan, Hercules.
I was
Halfway through El Dorado.
I was so annoyed. I bought Moana on YouTube when it first came down just to watch it because I hadn't seen it yet. And then literally
This is what
3
I've been
days
working
later, it got put on Netflix.
We later.
I
Yeah,
have it on there.
We're waiting.
Yeah.
They're talking about Moana.
Yeah, that's actually engaging.
yeah. I liked Moana. It's
You
used the
can't show it
cookie.
to the
It's
audience.
the cookie
I can.
cutter.
I can show that
Like,
video.
the cookie
To
cutter
Discord.
Disney plot, but it was pretty good.
It's not completely cookie cutter. There's no love interest.
That's a fair point.
There's no love interest. There's no prince. It's kind of just I'm gonna do my own thing, and
And I really like the
Yeah.
blending of mythology and
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good movie, but I
Fantasy.
just
I liked the way they handled the whole Maui stole Tafiti's heart.
mm,
Didn't sleep with her, but he took it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as we know.
yeah. We haven't looked at tattoos that
Disney.
hard. We need to look at those tattoos way harder.
Okay, how do I
I
get this
did think the
fucking
crab
token?
song was really dumb.
It was kind of out of place.
You know,
There we go.
It was fun.
there was a
Ooh.
Groot?
Groot?
Neat.
I can't see it very well.
Yeah.
Oh, none of us can.
there
I'm
was a
saying the
theory
token.
online.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure.
God damn it, James, this is all your fault.
You just had to see the token. I just love that you could just reach up and move us.
Earthquake!
No.
Quick, the ship is under attack! Revered, you gotta shake the camera to make it work.
Just holding.
Okay,
Oh.
Roth.
Yes.
Sounds like 6 shapes are coming at you through the night. Everybody roll me initiative and prepare yourselves for battle.
Okay.
Wait, because we had gotten because they told us that they heard something. I want to do fairy fire before we get
Okay.
into
I
this.
rolled the wrong die.
You can do that on your turn.
Okay.
I have a
I think that prevented us from getting
And
a surprise
immediately.
round on
Like,
us.
yeah,
Gotcha.
what we
That doesn't
heard
grant
is
us
them.
a surprise round on them.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. That's fine.
Oh yeah. I actually had a shot.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's unusual. My characters usually
That's
have
the shovel
a
I
shovel, a spade, and a trowel.
Yeah, I actually all of my gear was not from a kit
Oh, okay.
for the first time I think I've ever done with this IV character.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just took the
So
kit.
there's some stuff that I missed.
Okay.
Well, I rolled for my gold because I needed 2-hand crossbows, and that's
Um,
not. Yeah,
Yeah, those are like
Okay,
each.
75 each.
Flimmo, what'd you get?
I have a 16.
Wrath?
A 5. I rolled the wrong die.
Okay.
Okay.
Tegan
20.
and Saris.
15.
16?
15.
15.
I thought the initiative enchantment was on you, not the die.
It's a synchronization thing. That's a fusion. I don't my die don't become.
Fusions require synchronization.
Yes, but synchronization does not imply fusion. Get away from my.
I'm just imagining
Get away from my
James
baby girl.
fused with a D20, and it's just like his face sticking out of the front of his
I'm
arms.
just imagining his body becomes tessellating triangles and it's just horrifying.
That
Like,
sounds cool.
That just sounds like a
I think both of
Cthulhian
these
horror.
are horrifying.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Chat, let's make it happen. Fan art.
I guess it kind of just, what you described just kind of reminds me of a Shard Mind from 4th edition.
Oh yeah, those were dumb.
Really?
I did
I
not.
thought they were neat.
I'm not a huge fan of psionics in D&D. The one time I've enjoyed the concept was in Dark Sun, where it felt truly integrated
sure.
into the setting.
All right.
You didn't really have to do
Yeah.
anything.
Tegan, you're up first.
Psionics.
Anyway.
All right. So are we able to see what it is we're dealing with here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are they?
They appear to be walking plant monsters. Just like amalgamations of needles and twigs and branches.
They're 1/1 saplings.
Classics. Do I get anything? We're in a forest, right?
Yes, you are in a forest.
Do I get anything from that? Not for combat, I don't think. All right. So I'm going to.
I'm sorry, I'm reading this feature that you have called Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, don't worry
which
about
just sounds edgy AF.
Yeah. Have you not seen my character portraits?
No, I've only seen
He's got
mine.
cat ears.
Okay.
That's what the
I'm
hat
going
looks
to
like.
use my. I don't know if I want to cast a spell right now or not. Well, it's towards the. We'll probably get a rest after this. All right, I'm gonna use my what do you call it? Hunter's Mark
Mm-hmm.
on this one,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot him with my crossbows.
Okay. How does cover work? I forget. I'm the
They
worst
get plus
at
2 AC.
Unless they have a
Yeah.
3/4 cover in which it's plus 4 AC.
Yeah, this one is still in the trees. It's just going to get a little cover.
Okay. So that is a 19 and a 17, or yeah, 19 and 17.
Those both hit.
I forget that you have plus 8 to hit.
Archery, plus 2.
Yeah.
Bypasses cover, basically.
That's 19 damage.
You fire your shots and they just kind of pierce through it, and it just kind of goes down and falls lifeless to the ground.
Very nice.
We've got hostiles.
Next up is this one, which is going to kind of step forward, and it kind of reaches its arm out and fires off like needles at Flinmo. Just like
Hit.
so that's going to be.
Are there any below us or creature?
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, I just want to...
It's going to be 20 versus AC.
Yeah, you got me. See, this is
And
what
that's
I'm
4 piercing damage.
I'm sorry, how much?
4.
4.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah, this
Because,
is why
because your AC is too low to.
I have 13. I can cast shield for like plus 5, but like.
That's a pretty big margin.
And Flinmo, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon on the one that just attacked me for my bonus action.
It's over here.
Yeah.
You
You pick a
spot,
location
yeah.
now. So yeah, it'll be right there between those two.
Okay, what does that do?
It's going to summon a spiritual weapon in that spot and then attack. I use my bonus action to make an attack with it. Anything that's like adjacent to it. It'll summon a short sword with the hilt that is like an antler of a like a deer. No, it's not a deer. It's a ram horn. That's it.
Cool.
So it'll attack as a bonus action for my spell casting attack. Is plus 6.
There, I gave you a sword.
Ah, nice.
Cool.
It is. I got a 14 to hit.
That's not going to get covered because it's next to it, so yeah.
Yeah, it is considered a melee attack.
Yeah.
Sweet. It does 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. 9 force damage. And then for my action, I will shoot it with a crossbow.
Oh, you can do that as a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action spell.
Is
Cool.
casting it not an action?
Casting it is a bonus action, and the attack happens as you cast it, and as a bonus action every turn.
Okay.
That's silly.
It's like one of the best spells in the game.
That's why
Yeah.
I took it. I am going to attack with my crossbow plus 5.
Nazi police nerf.
19 to hit.
That hits.
So that is going to be
They did.
9 piercing damage.
They did make
It goes down.
It doesn't like occupy any space, and
Yeah.
it can't make attack of opportunities or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's still really good. Damn.
yeah.
I did
All right.
that. I can't twin that spell.
Next up is Ceres.
So how many feet are the squares?
5
feet.
feet.
5.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
On those back two, I'm guessing.
Yes.
I thought
Well,
you
it
said
does-
you weren't a witch.
I'm a drow. I
On
learned that
which
after.
two, Avani?
Don't know that.
The two in the back.
Does
Uh,
it hit 2 targets?
It has a
It
15.
hits
it's
a
20
20-foot cube within range.
So it's gonna be no, it's
Oh, these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They
So fairy fire lights them up.
it outlines them, and we get an advantage on our attacks.
Okay.
And they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Which they do get the cover bonus to that. So they're safe. If they have a cover bonus.
Okay, what do they have to beat?
That
yeah.
13.
One of them does. One of them makes it. One of it fails.
Cool.
So the
Okay, so the one that fails is outlined in violet. They're gonna be violet.
Violet, you're turning violet.
Indeed.
Okay.
and we have
This one is turning violet.
and that one we have advantage on. The other one's unaffected.
Okay.
Okay. Is that your whole turn?
It also sheds light in a 10-foot radius too. So like we know where it is.
Neat.
Do I have any other actions I can take?
You can move
I'm fine where I'm at.
in the front.
I'm fine. I have a crossbow. I can shoot things.
In the front.
I can shoot things.
Okay. So that is your turn, Saris.
Yep.
Okay. Well, this one's gonna come lumbering towards you.
Asshole.
And that's going to be an 11 versus AC.
14, it misses.
Yes, it does.
Wow, you have armor class.
And this one is actually going to come towards Irina.
Actually, what is giving you that extra +1? I'm jealous.
What?
You have one more AC than me, but we have the same dex.
And it claws at her and does actually manage to hit her for 5 damage. That looks like it hurts her.
Owie.
I guess you're wearing leather.
Irina actually
We'll see in a minute.
Uh-oh.
forgot to look up her stats.
Uh-oh.
So, one of them hit her.
Mhm.
The person.
Yes.
Or, okay,
For 5 damage.
gotcha.
Oh, that's right. I remember what stats she has.
Well, actually, I only have one spell left. It's the second level spell.
Healing word.
Yeah, I have padded armor.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're proficient in light armor? That's awesome.
She has drawn her longsword,
Listen, there's a reason why my dexterity.
and she takes a swing at it. She hits it with both hands.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be...
Totes jelly. That's all.
Here's my D10.
Longsword.
She hits it. She hits it real good. Like it is just kind of teetering.
Good.
She's clearly getting out some rage, some pent up issues.
Mm.
I would imagine.
Just a big old baseball. Ah! Like just yeah.
Oh yeah, what does she have? She has a club?
She has a longsword.
A long Oh right.
Yeah.
You did mention that.
And Roth, it's your turn.
I would like to move between the two enemies, please.
So like here?
Ye-
No.
oh
okay.
no,
North.
north. Yeah, right there. Perfect. I'm going to first attack the one that attacked. Her name's Irene.
Arena.
Arena.
Like MTG Arena.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
IREENA.
Oh, darn it.
I figured.
Disadvantage. Oh well.
Which
I'm
Weird.
exhausted.
That's only for
It's only
skill-
ability.
Oh!
Yeah, it's not attack rolls.
Well, then I just have to completely reroll.
Yeah.
Well,
Attack rolls are not ability checks.
Gotcha. Okay, then that is a 21 to hit it with my great axe
That hits.
for 1d12 plus 4, so that's 11 slashing damage.
So as Wrath just kind of runs by, he just
It's a tree.
big sweeping
right?
arc just cuts this thing's legs out from under it.
Yep.
And falls to the
Then
ground motionless.
yep, I'm then going to spend one of my monk points to make two unarmed attacks at the other one adjacent to me.
Okay.
Let's see here. That is an 18 to hit
That hits.
and a 14 to hit.
That
That's
hits.
the one that we. Well, yeah. But you hit it
Okay.
anyway. That was
Yeah.
the one we have advantage on.
No,
isn't
it's
And you do 2d4s, right?
Correct.
So that's
So-
4d4.
It's 1d4 for each of those unarmed attacks. I just rolled for
I thought you did
total-
2d4 if you're unarmed attacks.
I spent a point, which lets me make 2.
That's right. That's right.
As a bonus action, if I use making an unarmed attack or make an attack with a monk weapon, then I can
Right.
just make one as a bonus action. But because I'm using a great axe, I got 10 points. But
Right.
I dealt 4.
Right, sorry, I forgot. Monk unarmed attack, if you just use it as an
Oh.
attack action, does 2d4 damage.
No, 1d4.
1d4?
It starts
It-
at 1d4.
It increases.
That's right. You get your bonus attack. That's right. That's right.
So this is like a creature made of like wood and brambled and vines, right?
Yeah. How much damage did you do?
14 between 2 attacks.
14. Yeah, it did. It is.
Okay.
Uh,
Is it down?
did you have something you were going to describe it with? Or?
Oh, if depending as if whether or not I got it killed it, I just because
Yeah, you did.
monk, very brutal attack. So like I cleave into this thing and then turn and just like punch it in what I think is its face, and then just grab into it and rip.
Awesome. So yeah, Roth cuts out his legs from under it and then like punches into that one and rips and just lifts it up off the ground and just throws it back down,
Yeah,
and it is just broken.
and I'm rage.
These last two, this one's going to step forward and take some needle shots at Roth. And that's going to be a 19 versus AC.
That will hit.
And that's going to be 5 damage.
Okay.
And this next one's going to step forward and take a swing at Saris. That's cocked.
Did I write this down?
And that's a miss.
Awesome.
So next up is Tegan.
All right. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't move my guy.
Here somewhere.
I wonder why not. Weird.
I'm gonna move to here, so I have a clear shot.
You can move now.
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Cool.
You have advantage.
Oh, and I'll use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto him.
Cool.
Good thing I can move my weapon.
This is the one that doesn't have
No,
advantage.
no advantage on that one.
Okay, good. I already have 2 shots. That's a 24 and a 16.
Those both hit.
Man. That's 19 damage.
That takes it out. Your shots just cut right through it.
Those are 2 1s on my dice.
Yeah, I know. And a 5 and a 4, so that's actually moderately average,
Yeah.
but still.
Just sitting here.
Well,
I lit one up.
Yeah, and now it's easy for you guys to kill that one.
I'll
I
get
made
it.
it purple. I don't want to hit it.
Well, who's next?
I don't know.
But just-
Next up is Flinmo.
Okay, so I'm going to take my bonus action to move that weapon north 15 feet and make an attack
Okay.
with advantage. Good thing, because that was a really shitty roll. 14?
That hits.
Sweet. For 4 damage. 5 damage, sorry.
Okay.
And then I will shoot it with a crossbow. I'll like peek out 5 feet. Actually, no, I'm gonna run up and shock and grasp it. So up
Okay.
20. Down 1. With advantage, plus 6. 20.
That hits.
I do 6 points of shocking damage.
You grab onto it, and the lightning kind of flows from your hand and lights it on fire, and it kind of falls to the ground as it burns up. There, you guys have won.
Go team. Go team.
You all kind of stand there, kind of panting aftermath. Rena is definitely...
Yeah. See,
You feeling alright?
see to her wounds.
I'll be fine.
Let's see, do I have any, what can I use?
You know, if there's any place to camp out for the night, it's getting a little late, and obviously a little dangerous.
I don't know of any place specific.
There's woods. Here is as good as any.
And woods.
Here is as good as any. If these things control the region, they don't anymore. Hopefully nothing else will come into their way.
Yes, we totally fought all of them. Definitely.
I need to go make some, like, find branches that could be... I need branches about 6 feet long.
Okay, go ahead and go roll me investigation.
Awesome. Can I use survival instead?
Yeah.
Thank you. That was a 17.
You're able to find them pretty quick. You hack a few down.
Yeah.
How many are you looking to get?
How many did we kill?
6.
There were 6.
6 of those.
5 is good enough. One's on fire.
I mean, you're also in the woods, so
Yeah.
there's as much wood as you want right now.
Basically, I am propping the bodies. I'm trying to put the branches into the ground and then putting the bodies on top of them to assert dominance on the region.
Scarecrows. Kinda.
Okay, you have asserted dominance on the region.
You put up effigies.
Are there any other
I mean, they're
tracks
corpses,
of
but
anything
yes.
that passed through the forest near the road here recently?
Go ahead and roll me survival.
I get double proficiency. Do I get anything else? Okay. So that's an 18.
Mostly just typical animal tracks, some deer, more than your average amount of wolves.
How recently have the wolves passed through?
They probably came through today.
Okay.
But it's not like they were just here.
Okay.
You do notice a few telltale signs of werewolves.
Mm.
They're not recent, but they are clearly in the region and in numbers.
So
There's
from the tracks you see, kind of glancing around, you can see this probably was like a party of about 4.
Okay. There's a couple threats that may have passed through this area, but not too recently.
anything to worry about?
Wolves,
Oh, that's not a problem.
werewolves.
That's not a problem. Start carving an emblem into
Doesn't
the
matter
chest
what
of
I
one
say.
of the things.
He's not gonna listen.
Start carving
Well, it's significantly a
runes
problem.
into the bodies of these things. I don't even know what they are, but they tried to hurt us. and
But
that
we're in
won't
more
do.
danger if we don't rest.
And I need to let other people know that I'm here.
You people do look like you're dead on your feet. I'm just saying.
I'm
Especially that one.
fine. I'm
Yeah, just start setting up camp.
Okay.
That'll learn them.
Like off to the side or just in the middle of the road?
Off to the side.
Okay. Just kind of go about setting up camp. It pretty much goes normal. I'm guessing you guys are just...
I make a fire.
No fire.
Yeah.
Why no fire?
We're sneaking out of town.
Fires don't just spontaneously erupt in the forest.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
You've clearly never been around the forest.
Oh, and eat these. I'm gonna hand each person a good berry.
I will eat a good berry.
Oh,
I'm gonna hold on to it.
It's a day's worth of food.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't
And
really do
it
anything
will
with it.
disappear in the morning.
But I'm still
Oh,
hungry.
alright. I'll eat it then, I suppose.
You can have another. Yeah.
Do they heal a hit point as well?
Yeah, they heal 1 hit point.
I guess that doesn't matter
Oh,
too
cool.
much.
I
We're
got
about to
2.
Rest.
I have 10, and I cast it this morning, and they'll disappear in the morning. So.
Don't need healing. I'm gonna give mine to.
Irene.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out some
You can
bread.
have
Well,
another.
we'll be. We'll be.
cheese.
It's Arena, Philip.
Hmm?
Arena.
Arena.
It's not Irene.
I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna write that down. But not on that side anyway.
I will give you anal DM damage
Hmm.
every time you say it.
Gotcha.
Rob.
I'm shoving bread and cheese into my mouth.
Cool.
Yeah, eating a berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Hmm.
The berries lose their potency if they have not been consumed within 24 hours of casting the spell.
Okay.
Watch order.
Bread.
How long do you want to rest?
Bread.
8 hours.
I'm good.
I can take half of that.
Bread.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Sure.
I'll take
Or
first
no.
watch.
I'll take first rest. Wake me up in 8 hours.
4.
Or we need 8 hours of rest.
Arena comes up.
Hours
I can take
uninterrupted.
watch if it's needed.
No. You rest.
I thought
got
it was.
this.
I thought rest was like in camp.
I thought it was 8 hours of sleep.
8 hours of no
Non-strenuous.
strenuous
Yeah.
activity.
Oh.
If you
Okay.
if you guys don't sleep, I will start hitting you with exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, a long rest does
Yeah.
not require sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking it required 8 hours of
Mm.
sleep.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna go find a comfy tree.
You do that.
Yeah.
I can take second watch. I only need 4 hours.
Oh yeah, because you can.
Trance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lay down on tree, take cloak, flip it around.
Okay. How far away is said tree?
I don't know how. I'm assuming pretty close. I'm not that picky.
Okay.
So just I assume right off the road.
We're off the road already. We're in the trees, so there's plenty around. Yeah, I'm gonna rest first. I'll take a watch after I get however many hours of sleep I need to get.
Okay. So who's watching first?
I.
Okay.
Really wants a nap.
How long are you watching for?
4 hours.
4 hours.
I don't need you anymore.
Chris?
Yeah.
4 hours. Okay.
Sounds like every half hour. Maybe more because we're in the forest. I don't know.
Needy.
Ooh, natural 20.
Wasted.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Sam. I meant to. Could you remind me of 3 things? I think you. What season is it? I believe you said it was like we were moving into early winter.
We're in like autumn.
Autumn. Okay. Or like a northern autumn, I'm guessing. Okay.
Yeah.
Then. I guess if Chris found signs of werewolves, what does the evening sky look like?
It is a pretty bright, expansive sky. There's a big old moon.
Okay.
Bright stars. But still, the moon kind of hangs oppressively over the region.
Okay.
Why do I get the feeling that it's just a full moon all the time? Every day.
I would not be surprised by Strahd for that. And then I guess the last thing is if you could remind me, how old is Irina?
Arena is in her 20s.
Okay. Sorry, you
does
said
start-
early. You said early 20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does start with an I.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it started with an A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something specific here.
No, you're fine. I just want to start just taking note of things to act appropriately. It's only early. Yeah, it's only autumn then. Yeah, my cloak will suffice.
I need a fling. Yeah, fling. Weird.
Slingshot.
Should have bought one.
Normally 3 copper at this shop.
3 silvers, not
500
500
gold.
gold.
Well, I mean, we have no point of reference to say that everything is the same markup.
Oh, okay.
All we know is that the thieves' tools were.
I thought we tried. I thought y'all tried.
1000%
Yeah.
markup.
That was
Yeah.
the only thing we tried to buy.
Oh, was it? I thought y'all
Yes.
tried to. I thought you had asked. I thought you had asked about crossbow bolts. No,
I didn't even
Oh,
bother
okay.
after seeing what had happened with the other.
Oh, okay.
We just happened to try for the tools like 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to use my forgery kit.
Hang on, I need a different fucking book.
I'm that guy.
I'm sure it's fine. So yeah.
Did you get that from your background or?
Never mind. Nothing happens on your watch, Chris.
Cool.
It's because I'm so good at watching.
Yeah.
They're scared of your eyes.
They probably are.
His special brand.
My brand!
Nothing happens on your watch.
Yeah, it's so.
Who are you waking up?
Neffy, because she only needs 4 hours of
Neffy's
sleep.
Right.
dead.
He's
Oh, no.
dead.
Neffy's dead.
Wow.
Wake Neffy from the dead!
Karis.
Serious.
Oh, right.
It's Greek. I mean, Elven.
Fine.
It's not either of those things.
It's fine.
It's just wrong.
Yeah. So yeah.
I will throw metal
Go
dice
wake-
at you.
Go wake her up.
Saris. Night's been quiet so far.
Alright, I can take over.
If you hear any growling, let me know. Aside from that one,
Yeah, is that normal for him?
I don't know.
I see. Alright, well, you go get some rest.
Alright, Saris. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Well, I think you might need a sleep study.
18.
Cool.
I didn't even roll perception. But my passive perception was 20, so. Well, in the woods it is.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Your passive
I was
perception
about to
is
say,
18.
you fucking liar.
No, you only have proficiencies. It'd be 17.
Alright, Saris, the night passes without incident.
Proficient.
Awesome.
He's already
Huh?
proficient. He adds
Yeah.
another proficiency bonus to it.
Yeah. So it's naturally 15. In the
Yeah,
woods
yeah.
it would be 17.
Oh, okay.
Still,
Looks like you guys have managed to at least pass that night without incident.
Well, yeah. We killed everything
Guys,
in the woods.
I think the disguise worked.
No, clearly my assertion of dominance spooked anything away.
Right.
His minions are after her. We did a disguise. They didn't follow us. Like, the disguise totally did the thing.
Or if they did follow us, they haven't caught up with us yet. We did get a pretty good head start.
This is also true. Do
Alright.
we want to wake him up? Is he still sleeping?
Yeah, we should probably
Hey,
get going.
hey.
I'm awake.
I'm gonna pick up a stick and poke you with it. Hey. You gonna wake up? We gotta go, buddy.
Okay. Where's he go lie down?
Still got that wine?
Well, once you're done with your preparations, Leia, we need to get going.
You got any more of that?
Nope. Wait, was that from the house?
I think.
Don't worry about it.
No.
Oh no, it's from the bar.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bought
okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
was
think
while
I
you were unconscious.
overpaid
Yeah.
I was a
horrendously.
little concerned about him drinking like vinegar.
Well, and everything that wasn't gold turned to dust.
Vinegar dust. Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant from the. I thought you meant from the the Burger Meister's house.
Burger Masters. Oh man.
I wasn't told that there was any alcohol in the pantry there, so I assumed that there wasn't.
Okay, so this resets spell slots and whatnot?
Yeah, so you get your spell slots, you get your
Sweet.
health, you get half of your spent hit dice back.
I only spent 1. And then how many hit points do we get back?
You
go
go
back
to
to
full.
We go back to full? Oh, okay. That's easy.
I cast Good Berry.
Oh, yeah, I get my rages back.
Oh, I keep going. Look, it's Gordon's on myself.
Why?
It's a D4
Okay.
to things
With the next thing.
until I cast it again.
Rebraiding your beard.
Yes. With the gold ring in it that we got from the house.
Nice.
I don't know how I could get a moss agate in there, but I'm sure I could if I tried.
Probably have to drill a hole.
I mean, at this point, I imagine it's like just beaten into the wood of my axe, just punched in, just took a rock, a less shiny rock, and just beat it in.
Favorite of gods, knife. If fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, add 2d4. Once per short
Put
rest.
cloak, turn blanket back into cloak.
It's how I didn't die.
All right.
Definitely.
Are you guys ready to hit the road?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What about breakfast?
Quick question.
Eat on the road.
Okay.
In character, did you refer to her as his nephew?
No.
Okay. Or
Although
would you like?
that would be hilarious.
Oh, and Sarah would just be like, "Who's nephew? Who is this?"
No, there's no reason that I would have confused you two. in character.
Okay.
All right. So
That's the
you guys are walking on the
Similarities are
road.
women.
You guys are walking on the road,
An elf.
If
guys.
Oh, you don't know that yet.
Oh,
Mhm.
sorry.
yes.
You're heading down the road. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Walking down the road.
Character's picking his teeth.
Yeah, but that's actually gross in real life.
No, please stop.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, by the way, in case you weren't aware,
Mm-hmm.
from my favorite terrain,
Mm-hmm.
we can move. Oh no, I can only move stealthily alone at a normal pace. Never mind. But difficult terrain doesn't slow my group, and we're always alert for danger,
Sweet.
as long as we're in the woods.
I'm concerned about him making that noise he made earlier, though. He was like, oh, I don't like that sound. That's not a good sound.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you can't surprise us right now.
What unsurprisable.
But he
So, as you guys are walking this morning, there is some kind of there's still some fog hanging around, just kind of low mist on the ground. And it does seem to extend a ways in front of you, but as you're walking around the road, it doesn't seem to close in on you or anything.
Risk.
As you guys have been walking for about hour and a half, everybody can roll me perception.
I'm not exhausted anymore. Yay!
Oh, I got a 16.
10.
Good thing I kissed.
21.
What was it?
Such a good
Perception?
girl.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that's an 11.
And by the way, you guys are once again passing the river. The river can be seen to the north
Okay.
as you walk through. So you all hear the clomping of hooves as through the morning mist comes a skeletal warhorse and rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. This skeletal rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light.
Ooh, that's spoopy.
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna.
off to the side, out of its way.
I'm gonna give my.
Is it like coming at us from down the road?
No, it is just walking
But like, from what direction?
Towards
from in front of you towards you.
Okay.
yeah, just step to the side.
Yeah.
Charge it
just,
with my axe.
Really?
You all step to the
very
side.
quickly.
And it just walks past you without any kind of notice of you, and
Put that down.
into the fog behind you.
No, put that down. Put it down.
What the hell?
Grab the head of the axe.
Put it down.
Like, that would stop me from swinging it.
It would be
Roth, did you attack it?
I mean, I said I was charging it with my axe, and then you said it walked on by into the fog.
I didn't
So I
hear you
assumed it
say
was
that. Hang on, Roth charged it? Alright.
Yeah.
Oh dear God. God damn
I
it.
also said I held the head of the axe, but
Alright, give me a strength contest, boyos.
And this is where we run away.
9.
16.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I've tried that before.
Roth wins.
Hostile.
Yeah.
He swings his axe at the,
Okay.
Okay.
But
I
I'm trying to also talk him down.
Then
I
do
didn't
so.
I just did.
I
It's
didn't
not,
clear.
it's not attacking us.
I said it doesn't seem hostile as I grabbed the head of the axe.
Ah, okay. This is
Okay, Roth, does that stay your hand?
the thing.
It's
we
not
are
bothering
not in a
us.
position to attack everything that looks a little scary.
Cowards.
Safety, we're escorting someone.
That's why I was gonna hit it.
If it's not
If
bothering
it's not
us.
attacking us,
Not yet.
we'll be prepared if it does.
Apparently not. Y'all didn't even raise your weapons. It's a thing there with his headless, a sword, and a skeleton. I thought we.
Deal with it if it threatens us.
We're on a mission.
Alright,
Not
it
bothering
plops
us.
off into the fog.
Look, it's gone.
Why?
Is he like this always?
I don't know him that well.
We just met yesterday.
We met yesterday.
Oh, I see.
I've known him about half a day longer than you have.
I see.
So what's
Okay.
your first impression of
My-
him?
Mine?
Yeah.
This dude's weird.
Yes.
Yes.
Northmen of our land are rather strange.
I see.
Their culture is very unique from the rest of the land.
I see.
Why it's not magic. You steal things you want if you can't afford them.
Yeah, that pretty much sums them up.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I kind of agree with that for
You
I mean,
get
what?
no meat.
I've got faith.
Alright, so as you guys walk along for another hour or so in the kind of the brisk morning air, the forest opens up into a kind of, well, let me just tell you. An old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village to the east, Serpool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Valaki to the southwest.
Which one are we going to?
Valaki.
Valaki.
Mm-hmm.
The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
Hmm.
Well, we're going southwest.
Oh, probably unrelated. Just real quick, how long ago did that girl run away?
If you didn't write it down, you don't remember.
Okay. I thought it was like a week. I just couldn't remember exactly what she said. And I didn't write it down.
And that's what you remember. Maybe a week.
As you're kind of there, Irina kind of
I can't
sits forward and goes,
Which way?
if I may, I believe that there is if we follow this northern path, it is a little more dangerous, but it should save us a lot on time because it links back to the main road.
Okay.
Sounds like it'd be worth the risk at this point.
You're the native.
Strahd's men could be after us on our tail already for all we know.
If that headless skeletal horse thing doesn't tip them off.
Again, it paid no attention to us. Also, she's disguised.
Probably just a traveler.
So which way's the which sign are we going?
We follow the north road. It will take us there sooner, I believe.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Start heading in that direction.
Can I make an insight check real quick?
Yeah.
Maybe she's crazy.
She's born with it.
I got a.
I mean, her hair is fucking fabulous.
Oh yeah.
I got a 20 insight.
Yeah, 20? I mean, she's sincere.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different direction than the signpost said, so that's why I was concerned.
So, as you all step away from the crossroads and get about 20 feet away, you hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows.
I turn around.
Anybody else turn around?
Turn around.
Yep.
Turn around.
Where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you.
Yeah. Yep. Crossbow's ready.
Cirrus,
Yes.
it is yourself.
What?
Oh fuck.
What?
What?
The rest of you do not see that, though.
Oh.
The rest of you just see the corpse of a man.
There wasn't a body there earlier, was there?
I didn't see one.
Why am I the one hanging?
What?
Can I actually have fired 2 shots into it?
If you want, yeah, roll it.
Critical and a 23.
You shoot 2 arrows straight through a bloated corpse.
Cool.
What about that one? Should we worry about it as well?
Is
Should
it-
we
is
not?
it-
Should we not worry about it as well?
Is it still moving? Or what? Has it moved?
No, it's not moving. The wind kind of blew it.
Yeah. This one's fine, I think.
Little Joby there, aren't you?
Just did. I agree with what you just did. Does that affect me at all?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh god, if it had been some voodoo
That
bullshit.
is what I was
shit.
worried about.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Just as you make attack roll, Sam turns. Avani, what's your AC?
No.
you're dead.
It would have only taken
Uh,
10
God.
damage.
Let's keep going. No.
Yeah, continue.
All right. As you guys head north, you look. If you had headed south, you would have been heading through what looked like some hills.
Mm-hmm.
Heading north leads you back into the woods.
Good.
Yep.
Woods are good.
Woods are good. Best woods.
Yeah, if I had known that was the choice, I definitely would have gone for the north route.
My favorite direction is not spooky forests.
Oh, really? Because mine actually is spooky forests. Only spooky forests. Normal forests, I don't get anything.
Well, we got it all covered then.
There's not spooky forests.
There has to be at least one spook in the forest.
At least one
Well,
bump
this
in
forest
the-
has 6 less spooks now, so
No, that was a different forest. This is a new forest.
pretty sure it's the same forest.
Spooky Forest 2.
Spook.
Spooktastic Boogaloo. Boogaloo.
Electric spookaloo.
That's about
Yeah.
yeah.
Appendixes are fun.
Yeah, I have opinions on good names.
Yes, I do.
So I may need you to stop me, but KrakenQuest has a new Kickstarter for some really, really pretty dragon egg dice.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
And I really want
Oh,
them.
cool. You should get them.
I want them. I might need you to
So
stop
as we're traveling on the road, I'm
No,
going
not
to
about that.
200,000.
office. I'm going to offer Arena some bread and cheese that was taken from her own pantry.
Okay. She takes it, kind of looks it over a second, and then just looks at you and just eats it.
Like,
While we have a second, we should do this during the 24-hour stream. Has that been suggested?
It hasn't.
Okay, got it. That on there.
Good work.
3 hours in person. Be good.
So as you guys are walking along the road, Tegan, something catches your eye off on the side of the road. It appears to be a wooden box.
Okay.
Like just
Probably got a lock on it.
like a crate.
Probably really upset.
No, like a small wooden box.
Okay. I'll go investigate.
Okay, it looks like a nice polished wooden box with a hinge.
All right. It's like I could pick it up.
Yeah, it's got like a clasp on it. You could open and just lift it up.
All right. I'll kind of
I'm gonna
Look-
be looking over your shoulder.
yeah. I'll look it over, make sure it's not like trapped or anything.
I
Okay,
give you guidance.
Go ahead and roll me investigation then.
Damn it, Jeeves. This
Here.
is my D4.
I can give you a D4.
Oh wait, what am I rolling?
Investigation.
Oh, I don't think it matters because
That's a 22 before modifiers. So.
26.
It doesn't look to be any kind of trapped at all.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll
Whoever trapped it did a really good
All
job.
right.
Yeah.
I'll open it or attempt to open it.
It looks to be a box made by a collector
Mhm.
of moths. It is full of dead moths with skull-like patterns on their wings.
I actually saw one of those
Burn it.
at a natural history museum in Dublin.
We
Quite-
should burn this.
Quite well curated collection. Well, I don't think we should burn it. It's just
Clearly, these are wicked things. They have the mark of death on them. We should get rid of them. Don't touch it.
it's a
It might
natural
get on you.
defense.
They're kind of cool.
They
You're
do
weird.
totally fit your aesthetic.
You fucking edge.
I'm gonna put one in my hat.
Ooh, yeah, I should. Can I put one like on the like side of my hat?
If you wish, yeah.
Cool.
You now have a dead moth pinned to your hat.
Cool.
Mm,
And then I'll put the rest of them in my bag.
let's not linger.
Well, probably keep the box, right?
Well, yes. The box.
No, he just dumps the moths into his bag.
I mean, that's what I would have done if it was something I would have deemed keepable. You're weird. So, as we travel, talking to Arena. Oh, neat. Oh yeah, those were in the that one movie. Anyway, talking to Arena. Do you think your brother will be well?
said,
I don't know. I fear I will never see him again. I don't know what the devil had planned for him.
Probably some wine, some nice dinner. Maybe he's fine.
Did your father often go to meet with him?
Not that I know of.
So this is a rare occurrence.
I would say so.
I do wonder what. Do we know why he's taken an interest in her? Like, did they tell us that? Like,
You don't know. No one's talked about that.
I wonder why he's taken an interest in you.
I don't know. I wish I knew myself.
Perhaps he needs a bride? I'm not really sure about his standing within this.
Can you
He
tell
has
us more
brides.
about him?
He has at least 3, or so people say.
Does well for himself. You can support 3 brides. That's incredibly impressive.
He could put up with 3 brides.
Am I right?
Hey-o.
Like,
He can survive 3 wives.
What did he do when he visited you those last 2 times?
It's hard to remember. She kind of like pulls the side of her neck. I believe he bit me, but I mean, clearly he or something of his.
Really, now you do it? Mind if I inspect it a little bit, just to make sure you're alright? I mean, you seem to be alright, but, yeah, just in case.
I'm gonna start looking at her like really closely.
Let me Let me get out of the mic cage. Get out.
Lady cat strikes again.
I need you to kneel down a little bit. Well,
Oh, Rosie wants to play with Lemmy.
No.
Pet break.
I want to do that too.
Start looking her really closely in the eye.
I guess it would be what, a medicine check or?
You can go ahead and give me a medicine check, yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and tell myself first.
Really,
Yeah.
guys?
I got
I'm not looking. I'm just looking her really closely in the eye. I'm inspecting her.
I got a 20 on my medicine.
It just looks like 2 pretty clean puncture wounds.
You
Well,
don't smell dead.
you seem fine. Didn't
As I said, I don't know what occurred, but I can't shake the feeling that if he'd come for me again, I would have gone with him.
Well, seems to
We're here to keep that from happening.
healed up fine.
She doesn't smell dead.
It's not infected.
That's good. I'm sure.
Maybe it
I'm
didn't take.
I'm sure she'll be able to bear it better.
How
I
about-
say with a defeated voice.
From what I've heard, like is vampirism always contracted upon one bite, or
How does one get a vampire?
You are going to have to roll on that
Yeah.
one, buddy.
I figured.
I'm not sure what that one's going to be.
Arcana
Let's-
or religion? I would.
Yeah, let's say Arcana or Religion.
They're the same for me. I don't
Okay.
have any knowledge as
Yeah.
trained, but I got a 16.
You know it's transferred through bites, but that's about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, she clearly hasn't partaken of any of his blood, or else she'd be like we found in the.
Do you have any way to communicate with your brother once you get there?
She's certainly better off than
I mean,
the.
I could
Just let him know
send
safely.
I could send a letter back, but that may defeat the purpose.
Yeah, that wouldn't be wise.
Yeah. Also, how are we gonna send a letter from here?
I think he
Very
meant once we
careful.
get back to town. Or to the next
okay.
town.
Oh.
I don't mean literally right now. Send a letter.
Just wait for the postman to run by.
He already did. You wouldn't let me cut him down.
Oh, it actually would be interesting.
Yeah. Anyway.
About how far do you think we are? You said maybe half day left.
To Valaki? No, it would. If we make good time, we'll arrive today.
Yeah, well, I said half day.
That's actually what I thought.
No, if we make good time, we might arrive tonight.
All right, then let's
Shall we continue?
keep making pace.
Did
You
we
know
stop,
that-
or was this while we were walking?
This is while we're walking.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we
Yeah.
took that momentary
Yeah.
stop for
Yeah.
the hanging body and all that.
Who taught? Who taught you to swing a sword?
My father and my brother. More my brother, really. He's been dreaming of fighting Strahd his whole life.
Seems like a dangerous wish. Although he's got closer than ever.
Many in this valley wish it, though none have the courage to face him.
It looks.
So that may be wisdom.
It looks a good blade. Swing it well.
Thank you. So you guys walk for about another hour or so. As you walk, you've come across a large lake that you can see to the east. Arena informs you it's called the Sur Pool. Spelled Tser. The Ivlis River flows into it.
Okay. Is it like? Would it be too much out of the way to approach the shore of the lake, or
No,
is it like?
good?
Okay. I wasn't sure like how close off the road it would be. To just like get some water, refill water.
No, you can as you're walking do that.
Okay.
So after about another half hour, the road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees.
Okay.
Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. there is a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents. Let me change where you guys are looking at. Can you guys see?
We currently see
I've gone
black.
blind.
You only see black?
Yeah. That must be some really thick cloud cover.
Hang on. How about now?
Not yet. And neither can we see any of our tokens.
I'm putting them down.
Okay.
How about now?
Nope.
Not yet.
This is annoying and frustrating.
Out of curiosity, Sam, do these tents, colored tents and wagons maybe look similar to the caravan that I was with before the mist took me?
In fact, they do.
Oh.
Interesting.
I
Oh,
was
so
hoping it would be.
I figured out how to go home. So, fuck you guys, I'm going home.
Is this your home?
I don't know, but this was where I had traveled from, so now I have a point to work off of. I just gotta keep going.
You were not near a
Get
lake.
home.
You were not near a lake.
Oh, okay. Then wow, they travel fast. They're already all the way here when they used to be all the way up there.
Up where?
North.
North where?
North of here.
Underwear.
Yeah.
Right?
There's very little north.
How about now?
Oh, there we go. Perfect. There's very little north of where I am, so clearly we have to be south.
Well, styles are
This is
pretty
what happens when we end up taking weeks off. I forget how to do simple things.
That's fine.
Yay.
So yeah.
They all look.
Giant horses.
They all look like.
They're brothers.
Are you trying to say that they all look alike?
Yeah.
Racist.
They're,
Wow, racist.
They're decatuplets.
You call me prejudiced.
Yes, Catherine.
Sorry. What's the left?
I will approach the camp.
Just 1 second. Let me get back to the
Yeah.
description. I just wanted to get you guys'
Yeah.
sight first.
Yes, get us in the mood. Serenade us. Oh dear.
There's a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake 200 feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge.
Cool.
So, Roth, you wanted to approach the camp?
I do.
So there's a number of people, as you can see here, kind of sitting around the fire. They're all kind of singing and laughing and drinking and guffawing. And one of them that's kind of close to the fire kind of turns to you and goes, "Ah, friends of the road, come and drink with us."
I need not telling twice.
We're on a bit of time crunch there. We do need to get to that town.
We're trying to make it to the town before nightfall.
A moment's pace, and they may have know things up ahead. If they if they were traveling from up ahead, they may know something. They may know it's ahead of us. It would be good to know what lie ahead of the path. Also, they have free booze. They're offering free drink.
We probably shouldn't stay long though.
Not long, just only what is polite.
Short rest.
Okay, so you guys all kind of go around the bonfire and mingle.
Yes.
Okay, so Roth, I'm gonna guess you go sit up right by the bonfire.
Yes.
Take-
Actually, who looks like they're air quotes in charge? If they're
Probably this guy up to the north of you here.
Okay. Then I need to go talk to him first.
Yeah. Flinmo, where do you want to be?
Well, first I cast guidance on myself.
Oh my god.
I want to go towards the, northwest, behind the group. Not, stealthily behind them. I'm
So like up here behind the wagon.
No,
Like here.
yeah, up one more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
around.
Tegan, I'm guessing you're kind of just hanging in the back
Yeah.
by the road.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to stay close to
I'll lean against this wagon.
Cool.
I want to stay close to Irina.
Okay. We'll say Arena's kind of over by Wrath.
All right, then I'll stay closer to Wrath then, because I
Okay.
I
And
don't want.
Saris, where do you want to be?
I'll be where he was then.
So yeah, they're all kind of drinking and everything. He goes, and the guy kind of begged you over. Goes, "You've come at a good time. I was about to tell one of the tales of our land. You all, tell me, you, none of you look like natives of the land, except you, my lady. I believe." He kind of looks at her because, "Aren't you the burgomaster of Barovia's daughter?"
She's
Damn it.
disguised.
Did you forget she's disguised?
Oh, I did. Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll just put that back in, and then we'll pull out what actually happens.
I'm sorry. I forgot she's disguised.
Good job, Lonnie.
What gave it away? Our sunny dispositions.
It did. It did. You don't look like natives here, but let me tell you a story of our land.
Probably our Tana skin.
This, and he does the old like, "Are you afraid of the dark?" thing, where they kind of throw some dust on the fire.
Yeah.
He goes, "This is the tale of the mad mage of Mount Baratok. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing," and he points at Roth. I am
all in.
A very charismatic man he was. He thought to rally the people against the devil Strahd. A powerful mage like him leading an army could surely unseat him. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared at the gates, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror, as a few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at one another. The battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls.
I assume he's pointing in a direction.
Yeah, he kind of points over to the west.
I look to the west.
Yeah, he's being very bombastic. He's kind of walking around the fire as he's telling the story, and he's got motions and
Passing food and
he's
drink.
making them throwing spells at each other, and the battle flew. Yeah, I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. Yet by his magic, he survived. Like everybody in this around this fire has clearly heard this before, but they're all kind of playing into it and like.
Yeah.
Insight check? I mean, I don't really need it, but I'm gonna, if that's okay.
What did you want to do?
Insight check? Did he really see this fight with his own eyes?
I mean, roll it.
10.
From what you can tell, he did. By his magic, he survived. Lightning from the heavens crashed down upon the wizard. And again he stood his ground mightily and unmoving, unshaken by the devil's onslaught. The very lands of Barovia turned against him, yet still he would not yield.
How did you survive?
But when the devil Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic could not save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body, to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Iblis had already spirited him away.
I take it back. Why not how you survived? You were one of the ones that ran, aren't you?
I was not with them, good sir.
Such a daring tale. I thank you. I'm gonna give him the shiny rock. I'm giving him a moss agate.
Okay. He kind of takes it and he kind of nods and just pockets it.
Yep.
Which direction did you came from?
Did we come from, good sir?
Yeah.
Let's see. We've been camped here for a few days now, but we originally came from the west, I believe.
Well,
Or possibly the east. Sometimes in the fog, it's easy to get turned around. And as he kind of does this, it like nudges the guy next to him. The whole camp kind of starts just guffawing in laughter.
Yep.
This is obviously a common joke amongst them.
Is there anyone in this campment that, like, I'm trying to think how to put this, looks like they would sell wares? Or if I could ask, do you we ourselves are also traveling. Is there perhaps some trade could be made?
I imagine you could find someone here who'd want to trade with you.
I need tools.
What was that?
Oh, I need tools of a lock-picking variety.
A small thief is the little man.
It's
No,
definitely one of those things.
I open locks for people who need it.
He's a locksmith.
That's a locksmith. That sounds like a thief. Is that what you call thieves?
It's what you call someone who you pay to open locks.
If you're locked out of your own house.
A thief.
No,
You don't pay thieves.
Thieves take.
I don't take.
I don't-
Unlike someone.
I don't understand.
They open the locks, but they don't take the stuff inside.
Why wouldn't they take the stuff inside?
Because it belongs to someone else.
That's why you open the lock.
No, they just.
He kind of looks and goes, Tristan, don't you have a spare pair? And then one of the guys comes over and is like, indeed I do.
In near,
Indeed I do. 50 gold.
much more reasonable. I still don't have the money on my end.
Well,
We do have a lot of money.
we have party money.
I would like to borrow some of the money from that bag, if you don't mind.
I will grab you. Where's 2d10?
I will grab my own.
I grab you 65 gold coins, and I put them on, and I just hand them to you. Like, just scoop up a bunch, put them in a sack, and that's what you're handed.
I count out 50. Actually, I count out 15 and put it in my bag and hand him the rest.
He hands you the tools. He goes, thank you, good sir.
Oh my god, tools that I'm proficient with.
Oh, when.
I don't have any of those.
Oh, when your needs.
The head guy kind of looks over back at you guys because, well, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to keep you all day. I suppose you will be getting back on the road.
Actually, Sam, the one thing I was looking, do they have trinkets and or baubles?
Oh, my dear boy.
There is a trinket chart.
Philip, what does Roth say?
I'm looking. I guess specifically, I'm looking for ornate
Philip, these
fabric.
people are adorned in trinkets and baubles.
Exactly, which is why I'm asking.
I want that
Well,
one. That one.
I would like a
Keychains.
particularly well-patterned sash, if possible. Feathered accents.
A scarf. You want
You,
to?
you see a
sash.
man. You see the storyteller is actually wearing such a sash.
I want it.
Let's see here.
You two gonna get into a bartering?
No,
fight?
no, I don't. I don't want it.
I only
You
have
said
one,
it in your character voice.
I only
Right.
have one 10-foot pole. I can't. We don't have enough to do official bartering system.
Don't
Anyway,
worry about it.
my sir, what would it take for you to part with that with your sash?
You goes, this sash. Oh, a fine piece of work such as this.
I will take from around my neck the platinum pendant with the topaz inlet and offer it as trade.
He kind of takes his hand and goes, a trade done.
Awesome.
He hoofs it off and hands it to you.
Did you get stuck, dumbass? Come here.
I am not stuck. I know exactly what I'm doing. I got rid of something I didn't particularly need and got something I
He
wanted.
didn't dispute the dumbass comment, just that, that he got stuck.
I
The
would like.
cat got stuck in the curtains.
I would like to cast guidance on myself in case the joint. I want
And
to
what?
case the joint. I want to look around, make sure there's nothing suspicious that might follow us around.
Okay.
And what is this gentleman? What is this man's name? As I imagined, but before the story, I would have introduced myself as Wrath, son of Fairnir.
formerly known.
Well met, Roth, son of Fernir. I am Flavio.
Flavio.
Well, we thank you for your hospitality.
And I thank you for your companionship along the road. It is good to meet good friends. I must make one request of you before you go, though, good sir.
Of course.
Request of all of you. We, the people of we are known as the Vistani. We are people of this land, and we believe greatly in portents and signs.
Yes.
And I believe that destiny has brought you here. And if it is so, then you must speak with Madame Eva before you leave us.
Oh,
She can see many things and perhaps divine your future.
Of course.
Well, as long as it doesn't take long, I suppose. We don't really know what we're doing around here anyways.
We're definitely not going to insult their witch.
I said we're doing it.
You had a tone.
No, it was an accent.
I can't tell the difference between the two. I apologize.
I thought you had an
Yeah, he motions you guys back towards the kind of the big rectangular tent by the river.
It's hard to explain. I'll tell you when you're old.
The one to the northeast?
Yes.
I think when my character was actually where
Yeah.
hers was, I actually peeked inside and saw someone in there.
This is a shaman, not a witch. It's different.
Sure. I don't see the problem with it. Can she come with us as well?
And oracles would send me south.
Yes, of course.
Well,
All right.
All are welcome to see the madam.
Well, I'll head right on in.
Okay. So Roth, I'm assuming you're one of the first ones in. You're excited to meet this
definitely.
one.
Is this a one at a time thing or a group thing?
No, you all go in.
Okay.
So
And then
as you step inside, magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks,
I give
her voice crackles across the room.
I give a bow as I enter.
Oh, yeah, I guess you should.
Ooh,
A
fun.
little difficult.
Ooh.
I'm a fucking genius.
Let's hear it for the genius man.
Are you stuck, you idiot?
Has everyone entered?
Yes, my character gave a deep bow as I entered.
Don't turn the light off.
No, that looks kind of cool.
That's way too much.
Floating head.
Just
No, we
enough.
like it.
Just enough.
Okay, fine. Welcome, Flinmo. Great-great-grandson of Yondola. Welcome, Ceres, student and teacher of Nisa. Welcome, Tegan, savior and slayer of Edmund. And hello again, Roth. She was right. It was a good fight. And, I told you, you'd find glory in battle in a faraway land. Though you've already shamed yourself here.
I bow my head in absolute shame. I am hollow.
And hello, Irina. Twice bitten. You will not find your safety in Vallaki.
Oh shit.
Good to know.
Well then.
We're not going to Vallaki anymore.
What awaits us in Vallaki?
Would you like a reading?
Mm-hmm. Seem to know a lot more. Blah, 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 blah. Lost my accent. You seem to know a lot more than you, than I expected.
She is clearly a great and powerful shaman.
Which is why I'm saying I didn't mind a reading. Look, the gods are whispering to it now.
You can see the gods.
So as... Oh god, I hear myself echoing.
Are we we can't hear
Uh,
anything. So
Oh, I know. I'm listening to different audio feeds right now. It's crazy.
yeah.
Nice.
Hang on, I gotta jump
My great
through a few things. She pulls out 2 decks of cards on her cloth table. God, there's so many maps.
Dear shit.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm still scrolling.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, where are you even going?
Okay.
Oh.
Can you guys see this?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks fancy AF.
Okay. Run through this thing. Do your little speech. I know how we're doing it.
I don't know.
The guards are deliberating.
I had to shush you.
This is a Taroka deck. I will push 5 cards, and they will help me see your future.
So she kind of pulls them out and draws from the first deck the first card.
Seems it's stuck to the table.
The anticipation is literally killing me.
Torturer.
Oh.
Where's that? Oh,
They're up front.
9.
I bookmarked it.
Fires crackle. Incense thick in the air.
Yes, and minutes. This first card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. There is a town where there is no well. There you will find a house of corruption, and within a dark room full of still ghosts. The second card. This card tells of a powerful force of good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
The mercenary.
The thing you seek lies with the dead under mountains of gold coins. The third card. This card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
The shepherd.
Find the mother, she who gave birth to evil.
When she moves to the second deck, which is more ornate.
Ooh.
The fourth card. This card sheds light upon one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness.
does that say executioner?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Seek out the brother of the devil's bride. They call him the Lesser. but he has a powerful soul.
Brother of the what?
Bride.
And what was you said? They call him something.
They call him the Lesser. But he has a powerful soul. The last card. Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him.
The beast.
The beast sits on his dark throne. You have much trouble ahead of you. And you may find your safety in Valaki. But you also may find there is another path.
And that would be.
There is a place called Krezek. You may find more there than you think.
I turn to Arena. Have you heard of this place?
Yes, Krezek is a westernmost town of the valley. It is the home to the Abbey of St. Markovia. Maybe there's safety there.
Well, it seems your initial plan wasn't destined to work out.
Valaki was a good choice. Just not the only choice.
Well, I'm inclined to listen to her rather than take your initial choice. No offense, but she knows a lot that she shouldn't.
She knows what she must know.
Certainly is inspired by something.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Your words are much appreciated. Your wisdom. Take this. Let's see here. What left of the loot do I have? Oh yeah, I still have a fancy box. I'm going to offer her a fancy box.
Did we ever open that?
Yeah. That's where the pendant and the gold rings and the other stuff came from that I've been giving away.
Really need to do party loot soon.
I mean, we have access to whatever we need to at this point.
Just ask. But yeah, I offer her. It is a very fancy metal box. There was lots of filigree. As far as I'm aware, the inside is lined with a dark red velvet, as I recall. It's fancy, and I offer it to her over the across the flames.
Of the cards? Like,
I don't know. It's fancy, and I'm offering it to her.
It's a jewelry box.
Thank you, Roth.
I bow my head.
well, I appreciate the guidance, at the very least. At this point, we were lost.
She casts guidance on you.
Well, I cast guidance on myself. Well, I cast guidance on her.
Don't you sully the shaman with your fake hexes.
One. Well.
Thanks for the reading. And I'll turn and walk out.
Thanks, bye.
I'm not leaving until I'm given permission to leave.
So, Lorena, where do you want to go? Where do you think's best?
I honestly do not know. I think it may be best if we continue onward. They're both in the same direction. We can make a more informed choice once we reach Valaki.
Oh, that's convenient.
We should probably go ahead and get on
Yeah.
back on the road.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome.
Then leave, bow, or get up to leave, bow, then leave.
Get up, bow, leave, bow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it
Just
is.
constant bowing.
Yeah, constant
Genuflect the
bowing.
whole way out.
We are worms.
Okay.
Oh, it's a pleasure meeting you. You have to teach me that trick someday.
You'll have to come back.
I'll give it my best shot.
Oh, I was so excited for that, and it did not disappoint.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
Madam Ava, everybody.
Now I get to write down what all of that meant.
Oh, yeah.
So, your business is done here.
A little bit more food, a little bit more drink, and there was one more thing I was gonna ask about.
I think we need.
And any some knife, a knife.
You want to ask around about a knife?
I need a knife.
I'm guessing you go ask Flavio again.
Yes.
Flavio
Or
goes,
whoever has
Yeah,
a pretty knife.
or whoever has a pretty knife that I can offer.
You find a Vistani man who's got a knife, and he kind of sees you and he goes, "You like my knife?"
I do, friend.
Back to the church.
Is perhaps you would be willing to part?
I could for a reasonable trade.
I will offer him a hand axe and a handful of coin. Let's say 12 gold and 3 silver.
He kind of looks over his knife. It's somewhat ornamentally. The sheath is kind of ornamental, and
Yeah.
he kind of looks at the hand axe and looks it over and looks at the coins you give him and goes, "Fair enough." And he hands you over the knife.
Yep. Exchange, shake hand, and then pour him a drink as I leave.
He gladly accepts it.
And 12 gold. And fancy knife. Okay. Ready to make our leave?
I think it's best we get going.
Okay.
It's a good.
As you leave, Flavio kind of once again is just like, "Farewell and good fortune, friends of the road."
Farewell and good fortune.
Wave.
We shall probably meet again.
As we depart the camp, I'm going to offer the sash to Arena.
Okay.
No.
Does
Yeah.
it bring out her eyes? Or...
I was about to say that. Way to ruin it, James.
Flinmo?
No, you.
He said it.
Oh.
It's a very beautiful kind of like purple and blue and gold sash.
Oh yes.
It kind of clashes with what she's currently wearing, but given another outfit, it would look beautiful on her.
Yeah, because she's just wearing leather armor right now, right?
Yeah.
You've now made an inconspicuous person look very conspicuous.
It brings out her eyes. It makes her look nice.
It actually really does. And she puts it in her bag and does kind of she's kind of embarrassedly thanks you. Like just
I'll give her a nod, a warm smile as I turn, just heaving my axe over my shoulder to leave, to start walking further down the road.
We should hustle a little bit, make up a little bit of lost time.
I thought that's what the shortcut was for.
Yeah, but also hustle.
I mean,
all right. Well, I do think that's where we're going to stop for the night, guys.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Axe on shoulders, walking off towards our destination.
Yep.
So thanks everybody for joining us.
Everything is going to be fine.
I'm sure it will be.
I hope the audio was good for everybody, and
It really works.
hope you guys had fun tonight.
Do the thing.
I'm so happy that Catherine got to do her bit.
Yeah, it was a good. Very well done.
So yeah, later on this week here on KrakenQuest, you've got probably just me again tomorrow. I believe Catherine's still taking some time off from our Storytime streams.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're back. Okay, then we'll be going back with Yakuza tomorrow,
Awesome.
which we should hopefully finally finish in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
I swear we're coming up on the end. And then what's Wednesday this week?
That will be
Oh,
AC
it's working.
Shenanigans with Rampage as the game.
Awesome. That's right. Yeah, you guys are
Thanks for
finally
the
going to be able
Sears
to.
Basilisk.
Yeah, look at all that.
Yay.
Yay!
And then Thursday is Roguebeard this week.
No, we were talking about doing that.
Monster dating thing.
Yeah, with
Oh yeah, Monster Prom.
Carter
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Awesome.
and whoever else.
Awesome.
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 And then who knows? Maybe we'll get up to something Friday or this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we'll see you all for the next KrakenQuest next Monday. I can't wait.
I'm
Woo!
so
And,
excited. I'm
We'll
loving
see you
it.
guys soon.
Bye, everyone.
Yep.
See ya. Bye.